So, why are you promoting white history?
Because I got fed up with being bombarded with constant images of savages, of Africans, of animals, of criminals. And so I thought that society doesn't need these images, it needs whiteness. That is why.
So you thought because there was too many images of these so-called savages that you need more whiteness. Is that a way to balance it out?
Because as white people, we're discriminated against all the time. We're called killers and thieves, and we don't do anything. No matter how much we donate, no matter how much we give people funds, no matter how much we let them in our shops, they just don't appreciate us. So I said enough of this. Enough of this, we need to fight back, and we need to show white pride. We need to show these criminals we're not going to be intimidated, and we're not going to be made to feel guilty.
So when you describe these people as savages, is it the people that you think are savages?
I didn't used to think like this, but when I kept watching the news and I saw how they tortured each other, that's when I knew. I knew something had to be done. We can pretend they're human, but they're not. They're not. There's something about them, and we need to fight it. Otherwise, we're going to get like them. That is why we need White History Month, to show us who we are.
So you say that they torture each other. Is this reference into what is going on in some parts of Africa?
Yeah, they're voodoo. Little monkeys. That's what it is.
And you consider yourself to be white?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're white and you think that you're being intimidated by all these savages.
Yeah, because they want us to integrate, and when we speak up against this discrimination, they say that we're discriminating, when we have to put up with their backwards racism all the time. It's like us white people can't say anything nowadays. It's like, whose country is this? Who let you in?
Some people didn't want to come here.
Well, we don't want them, and we're saying they need to leave. And that is why we need a new movement.
Some people were enticed to come here. They said, you should come here, we have
Well,
jobs.
get out. Get out. We don't need you causing trouble and crime. Someone lets you into their house, you respect the tradition. And us white folks said, we're not going to have this anymore. And that is why we formed the Pink Panthers, to battle against these criminal types who are diluting the good people of Britain. Enoch Powell was correct. It is the Negro who has his hand lashing us. And we need to stand up against this.
Alright, so you're saying that they've been torturing their own people in Africa. Some would say that these things... Some people say that those things happening there are in direct result of strong economic pressures.
Yeah, they would say that. They would. They need to come up with lies because, as Enoch Powell said, the African has always been the inferior. That's just the truth. I think that was the other Ian actually in Rhodesia. Either way, it's the truth. It is the truth. No matter what. And the civilizing force has always been the white man. And we have forgotten this. We've forgotten what we've done for these people. And I think we need to stand up and say no more black power. It is time for pale power. It is time for Pink Panthers. And so we've had their criminals, Hugh Newton, who died a drug addict, I'll actually inform you. And so we're saying no more. Let's get up and let's do something about this. No more talking.
But it's widely considered that this drug that was pushed into America, known as crack, was very heavily instigated by people in some of the highest positions of power.
There's not a single bit of proof for that, and the man who came up with that myth killed himself anyway and shot himself in the back of the head 2 times. So he was a crazy one.
Right, so he shot himself in the back of the head 2 times. That would be considered a great feat. How would he be able to do that?
I don't know, using some African science, isn't it? Or some magic. Who cares? The only thing that I care about is saving our country. That's the only thing I care about. And anyone who can't contribute to the economy, anyone who wants to take our jobs, then they better leave. And as Pink Panthers,